Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you step 3 on how to get your products to Amazon's fulfillment center by completing the shipping plan. Let's go. Alright guys, hey, we're in Seller Central here and we've already duplicated our product. We've already went over the requirements and packaging as far as PP bags, suffocation labels, barcodes. So we're in Seller Central and we want to send inventory to the fulfillment center. So what we're going to do, we're going to come to the Fulfilled by Amazon listing and we're going to click this button right here, Send Replenish Inventory. So first and foremost, it's going to ask you a ship from address, right? And um, you're going to have to put in the address that you're shipping from, or at least like close by. Like I use a PO box. What Amazon's doing here is they're just trying to get you the right rates so they're accurate and the estimate is pretty close. So just put in your ship from address here. Again, it could be a PO box, street address, home address, office, warehouse, whatever. So you can either do individual products, and what the individual product is a bunch of different products like variations. Let's say I was selling this tape measure and I had it in yellow and green and red, and I was sending a bunch of them in one box. That would be individual products within one box. Case pack products is going to be a bunch of the same exact product in one box. So in this shipment, we're going to say we're sending in 10 of our products in one box. So each of our master boxes contain 10 individual units. They're all individually barcoded. They're all individually in their own PP boxes or PP bags or boxes. So we're going to click Case Pack, Continue Shipping Plan. So everything here, required information, you can skip on this for now. Removal required, skip on that for now. What you want to know is, again, we're going to need a tape measure and a scale. So you should know dimensions of your actual product packaging and also dimensions of your box that you're going to use and the weights. So let's say my bag that I just showed you guys is an 8 by 7 by 1, and it weighs, we'll say 0.5 pounds. So you only have to do this once per individual product. So I'll never have to do that again for that product unless I want to edit or do something so that I can go into manage inventory and edit. But for now, we just did that. So units per case. So how many individual products are in each case or box? So we're going to do 10, and let's say we want to send in 3 cases. So we're going to send 30 total units, and we can only fit 10 per box, right? So 30 total. So in here, this is going to ask us who is prepping the shipment. Is it Amazon? Is it the merchant? Who is it? So we're, we don't want Amazon to prep anything, or we don't want them to, put barcodes or anything. We've already done that. So everything's prepped, good to go. We just want Amazon to scan these things in, get them into inventory, and start selling. So click merchant, and that's saying, hey, we're prepping it, we're barcoding, we're doing everything. Continue. This is again where you can print the labels for the items. You can either do it here, the barcodes, or you could do it in the Manage Inventory tab like we did in the previous video. So we already have these done. We don't need to do it. So we're going to go Merchant, and then we're going to go Continue. So this right here tells us where it's going. It's going to Stockton, California. There's 3 cases, 1 SKU, and we can name it here. So normally if you're doing a lot of shipments, I like to identify them by where they're going and what it is or how many. So for instance, right here we would say 3 boxes of tapes. Let's say we were sending tape measures in, 3 boxes of tapes, and that's going to Stockton, California, just so you can identify it when you go into inventory manage FBA shipments. You know exactly which one it is. So you can name it whatever you want. I typically don't take out the date and time, just because that might be valuable. So name it and then go approve and continue. All right, so from here we're going to work on this shipment. If you have a bunch of different places it's going, different fulfillment centers, it's going to have a couple different boxes here. That means you have to just work on them individually, In this instance, all three are going to one place. So just to kind of explain, this is all the information up here. Is the shipment ID, you know, the name, where the ship from, where it's going to. This is the actual name, or you know how they abbreviate it in Amazon system, the warehouse address, and you know we're working. That's the status. So small parcel delivery. Most people are never going to mess with this. If you're not going to send in like pallets of stuff, or if it's coming from China and it's not on a pallet, you're not going to want to do this. You're going to want to do small parcel delivery. That's like individual boxes and smaller stuff. So normally you're going to do this for bigger shipments. You do LTL. That's a totally different video, and that's probably a small percentage of people will be ever doing this. This is over 150 pounds in pallets. So with Amazon, you get their deeply discounted rates. So you have UPS, FedEx, and then you can use your own, but you're not going to get their deeply discounted rates, right? So normally UPS is what I use. It's always been great. UPS ground. You could do FedEx if you have a location near you. But the point is you're going to get great rates, way better than you'll be able to get on your own. So keep that there. Small parcel delivery if you're doing small parcel individual boxes, and keep it to UPS or FedEx, whatever you do. In this instance, I'm doing UPS. So you don't need to share a shipment. This is if you're doing it from like China. You can share a shipment with your actual manufacturer. They're going to go in there and they'll be able to go in from their end and enter all the information. So it kind of gets everybody in sync. So if you're not doing that from China, don't worry about that. We're doing it here. So this is how is this shipment packed. So if you scroll up here, we have 30 different units and we all have 10 units per box. So we're going to go multiple boxes. If you have 10 units and there's only one box, you would do everything in one box. But there's multiple boxes, 3 of them with 10 units each. So shipment quantity 30. This is going to tell you everything here, what you're shipping. Units per box, again, we're doing 10. Number of boxes, we're doing 3. Box weight, so if mine is 0.5 and I have 10, that's going to be 5 pounds plus the box, so 5.25. Again, you're going to want to weigh this on your own, so you know exactly, or very close. So box dimensions, let's say my box is a 10 by 10 by 10. Whatever your box is and whatever your weights are and configurations, put that in so you can get an estimate. Next, it's going to tell you all your weight for the total, and then it's going to have you calculate the actual cost for all your boxes. So $15.17 is how much it's going to cost me to ship all 3 boxes to Stockton, California. You're going to accept the charges, and then you're going to print these box labels. So when you go to put it into your computer, you could just do the same thing. 3 boxes, Stockton, California, right? And then just put it in whatever folder. Have a folder for shipments or whatever you want to do. Just create a new folder, and that way you know where all your shipments are in your computer file. So 3 boxes, Stockton, California. I'm going to save that, and that's going to pull up. Let me get it here. This is going to pull up all of my labels, right? So it's going to have box 3 of 3, box 2 of 3, box 1 of 3, and this right here, if you put this on the 2 per sheet Avery label that we talked about in the last video, there's going to be 2 labels per sheet. Both labels on that sheet need to go on the same box. So every box, my 10 by 10 by 10, is going to have 2 labels. So there's 2 labels per sheet that both go on each box. So in here you can see the SKU, you can see the quantity, you could see weights, you could see everything. Where's it going, where's it shipping from, all the information, tracking numbers here, all the information you need is on this label. But if everything's identical and you're just sending identical items and they're going the same place, or even if they're going different, you can put any label on any box. But if you have specific ASINs and stuff that are going certain places, you're going to want to stick that on those specific boxes, obviously. But for this shipment, we have 3 boxes. They're all identical items. They're all going to one fulfillment center. Doesn't matter what box or what labels we put on what box. So again, both these labels go on each box. So 3 labels with 2 per sheet. So that's pretty much it, guys. From there, you're going to complete the shipment, and that's all you have to do. Go drop it off at UPS. It's already prepaid, so you don't need to pay for anything there. Grab a receipt. They're going to weigh it, and make sure your weights and dimensions are right. And you can double check when they weigh it there, but make sure you grab a receipt. That way you always have the tracking. You have proof that you dropped it off in case anything ever gets lost or anything like that. So that's literally it, guys. That's all the steps, at least to this point, of you know, kind of the requirements, just getting everything ready, creating the shipping plan, printing the labels, and actually taking that box. Make sure it's taped up really good, all the sides. Put the labels on a, you know, a flat side. Don't put the label bent over a corner or anything like that. And you should be good to go. Drop it off at UPS. It's going to be UPS ground. It's going to take, you know, to Stockton, California, will probably take, you know, 3-4 days, and then it's going to take a couple days for them to actually check it into inventory. So within a week, I should get an email from Amazon. You're going to get one email, and it's going to say Amazon is currently checking in your email or checking in your items. So you're going to know at this point, okay, cool, it's been at least received. And from there, you're going to get another email that's going to say they have been checked into inventory, and you're going to be able to sell them momentarily. You'll be able to see that on the site. So if you ever want to check your shipments, just go to click or hover over inventory and then click manage FBA shipments. It's going to show you everything in there. It's going to show you all the shipments, whatever you named them. You can go in, find the contents. You can see the tracking. You can see everything from Amazon's interface. You can also go to UPS with the tracking number. If you're not too concerned, you could just wait for the email. And you know, if like 2 weeks goes by and you don't hear anything and you haven't tracked it, you definitely want to look into it. But I would say 99 out of 100 shipments that I have shipped or clients have shipped, very, very few, maybe 1 or 2 got messed up, probably not even that many. So everybody on the logistics side is pretty good anymore. So anyways, I hope that was really informational, guys. I hope you're confident that you guys can create a shipping plan now, that you can print labels, that you can get your stuff to FBA. You can duplicate the listing like we saw in the first video. So if you would like, subscribe. I have a ton more content coming out, A to Z, all over Amazon. Again, I'm a 7-figure Amazon seller, 148 or $146,000 in 1 month on Amazon. So I've been around. I know what I'm doing, and I'm just here to help you guys, and I'm here to give back and provide value. So anyways, guys, thanks for your time. Like, subscribe, comment. I'd love to talk to you. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next video.